Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of the Winning Shot Podcast. It's your boy John. Here, my main man, Hundo Clark, man. We locked in with another week of unrivaled basketball. So that's what we're talking about tonight with y'all. We've had a complete week, and so we're now headed into week 2. So what we're going to do tonight, man, we're going to talk about our good power rankings, how we feeling after this first week, who we think is going to be some winners, who we think is going to continue to be some losers. Just a little preview, a little preface. Mr. Clark, man, before we get into all that, how you feeling this week? How was your week? And how you feeling going into this weekend?
I'm doing good, man. Week was good. We got a little snow here.
Yeah.
So that shut down everything, as you know.
For sure.
Got back to work today. Had a little event. Shot that. Got it out the way. This weekend's gonna be pretty chill.
Yes, sir.
Watching these games, man. So I'm ready. How was your week? How was your weekend?
Bro, same thing here, man. Out here in Charlotte, bro. Had some snow for sure, so stuff shut down. We started the week with MLK, so I got to work remote, and then Tuesday I went into the office Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Then it started snowing Tuesday afternoon, so they shut down everything. So I was back remote again Wednesday. I went in yesterday for a little bit. I went home early, and then I'm remote again today, bro. So I really had a great week being at the crib. So coming weekend, I'm telling you, big. Okay, no, I was working. For my listen. No air quotes. I was working, brother, working diligently and hard to help the students at my institution. We're not going into this weekend, man. Me and the fiance going to look at some wedding venues this weekend, so that'd be a good time, man. Going to see in-laws, and my mom gonna pull up, so we're gonna go and hopefully find us a good venue, man. I'd say this process of wedding planning is something, but we working through it. So let's keep it pushing, man. But enough of that. Listen, we're here to talk about some unrivaled basketball, bro. I know we kind of had a discussion about it off camera and on the last episode, bro. But listen, going into week 2, and so it's only right that we talk about our power rankings, as you kind of brought up to me, man. And when I took a look at this list, it was kind of clear cut for me, because there's 3 teams that's 2-0 and 3 teams that's 0-2. Now, I will say, as I went through this list, I was like, ooh, they might be a tough out, even as an 0-2 team. But I'm excited to kind of go through it and discuss what we think about, talk about the differences of our list. So you want to start us off, or you want me to go?
You can start it off. You want to go top to bottom, or you want to go bottom to top?
Ooh. That's a good question. You know what? We always say bad news first. So we're going to start at the bottom, work our way up. So in my personal opinion, number 6, the worst team in Unrivaled currently at this time, I think it's no surprise, I think you're going to agree with this, is the Phantom. I just don't see them ladies hooping enough right now. And it's crazy because the roster that they built up, bro, you would think that, that they would have a better opportunity to win. And I'm going to tell y'all the roster. I know Sabrina Ionescu's on that roster, and she's probably one of the main issues. But, I'm not going to put all the blame on her because, Sato ain't really been doing a lot. BG ain't been doing a lot. Who else they got? I don't think Marina ain't even really been playing for real like that.
Yeah, she hasn't played yet. She's been injured.
And then their team chemistry with Natasha Cloud just hasn't been what it needs to be. So, for me, they're the worst team in Unrivaled. So they're my 6. Now, this is what got interesting to me because there's 2 more 0-2 teams that are on this list. But between the Mist and the Rose, for the 5, I was like, dang, I have an affinity for the Rose. Shout out Angel Reese. And so for me, I was like, I want to put them ahead of the Mist. And I had to go look at rosters. I had to go look at numbers. And I look at the Mist roster, and I'm like, okay, we got Aaliyah Edwards. We got Rakia. They got a young squad. They got Jewel Lloyd. They got Stewie, you feel me? They got Miss Carrington, she's a bucket. And then they got Vandersloot, and that's when it solidified itself for me. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put the Mist at number 5 on this list. Just because for me, when I look at it, I'm like, don't get me wrong. I think they start off strong with Dejanay, Jewel Lloyd, and Stewie. But then they got that young second court, and don't get me wrong, I'm not putting no disrespect on Rakia or Aaliyah Edwards. I think they both good hoopers. I think their issue is Vandersloot. And no, Miss Vandersloot, if you're watching this, I'm not disrespecting you. I promise you I'm not. However, on this particular team, I think that you're the liability. Me personally, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In comparison to the Rose, who are also 0-2, I think that the Mist, if they play the Rose and when they play the Rose, Vandersloot's gonna be the difference. Now they got 5 other strong hoopers, and somebody can always go off as we have discussed. But for this particular rankings in this weekend, hold on. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. The list is fluid. The list is fluid. It's subject to change. The list is subject to change. But for this week here, I got them as my number 5 team. And so obviously, as my 4 team, I'm gonna put the Rose. Shout out once again, Angel Reese. She's continuing to come in and do what she does, get boards, get points. And because of that, I mean, not because of her alone, she does obviously have a supporting cast. She got the point guard. Hello. For that alone, I had to put them above the Mist because the point guard gonna get hers, whether it once again be shot creating or it be getting them the rock. And it really don't matter who she giving the rock to. She gonna get the rock out. You feel me? That's what she does. Yeah. So for that alone, I had to put her at 4 and put the Rose at 4, right? So now we got a top 3. And so we got a top 3 once again, and these teams are all 2-0. So I was like, all right, I want to rank these 2-0 teams. So I looked at it, and on the website, the standings go Laces, Lunar Owls, and Vinyl. I don't agree with that top 3. I rearranged that top 3. For me, I said in the 3rd position was the Laces. I put them at 3. And the reason I put them at 3, once again, I'm looking at rosters, looking at team chemistry. They got Tiff Hayes. They got AT. They got a young Kate Martin. They got Jackie Young, who I don't think has played yet. Got Kayla McBride. And then they got Stephanie Dolson. I'm going to keep it a band with you. Out of the other two teams that are also undefeated, they wouldn't beat them teams with this roster. And I don't personally believe it. I don't personally believe it. Out of the other two of those teams, the Lunar Owls and the Vinyl, I'm not putting this team against at least one of them teams. So for me personally, I'll put the Laces as my 3rd team. So we got 2 teams left, the Vinyl and the Lunar Owls. And this was it difficult? Not really. But I still had to do my due diligence, right? And so for me, when I was looking at between the 2 of these teams, I thought back, looked at team chemistry. At the beginning of this Unrivaled contest and series, everyone was saying, the Vinyl was a young team. They didn't know how they would mesh together. But I think that they could kind of really come into their own just because of some veteran leadership. Shout out to Miss Ryan. I'm sorry, I keep pronouncing your name wrong, ma'am. Miss Howard. I'm going to say Miss Howard. Shout out to Miss Howard. Shout out to Enrique. And shout out to Ray. And also shout out to AB. And AB, I don't give you enough credit. So I'm going to give you your credit right now. Give you your flowers right now. You've been hoping. You've been hoping in the W. And you've been doing decently in Unrivaled. So keep doing that. Keep doing that. Oh, and I can't forget about Mama D. Shout out Miss Derricka Hamby. Yeah, gang. And so because of that, I had to put them at the 2 spot. So the Vinyl is my 2 team. So obviously that leaves the Lunar Owls as my 1 squad of this first week. And once again, the list is fluid. Now you may be asking yourself, now, John, why did you put the Lunar Owls at number 1? Well, here we go. Once again, let's go take a look at this roster. And then I'm going to show you a couple numbers. First of all, shout out Miss Nafisa Collier.
Co-founder.
Listen, co-founder, and has been showing you why each and every night why she decided to do this. I said she really just wanted to get buckets in the offseason. That's clearly what she wanted to do. Clearly. Because all she's done in the past 2 games that she's played in is get buckets. And I'm going to pull this. Oh, they didn't put the stats up here yet.
She averages 29. 29
a game is absolutely insane. She's averaging the most in Unrivaled right now. 29, 8 boards, 3.5 assists, and 1.5 steals a game. They only played 2 games. So average 29 in 2 games.
Getting straight to it.
Straight to buckets. Now, you may be asking, well, who else they got? Shout out to Miss Skylar Diggins. Now, if you did not know, Miss Skylar Diggins. Listen, Miss Skylar Diggins. When I was a young bull, boy, when you were at Notre Dame, had a huge crush on Skylar Diggins. Oh boy, I was almost a Notre Dame fan because of Skylar Diggins. I'm telling you. I used to follow Notre Dame just because Skylar Diggins. And so to see her now and to continue to see her hoop in Unrivaled, man, she's still getting buckets. She's the 11th top scorer in Unrivaled right now, averaging 15 a game. Once again, it's only been 2 games. And so she got 15 3 boards, 2 assists, and a steal. So once again, she getting buckets. And so the team as a whole, you still got outside them, you still got Miss Alicia Gray. I know Cameron's hurt, so she's not playing. I still got Courtney Gray, and they got Shakira Austin. So the team's been hooping. So for me, that's my top 6. That's my top 6, bro. What you think? What you think? Any thoughts on that? And then of course we're gonna hear yours after that.
That's not a bad list, man. That's not a bad list. We got it's pretty similar. Our lists are pretty similar. I changed a few teams around, but overall, man, I'm not mad at that list. I'm not mad at it. Can't be mad at it. Like you said, it's teams that's 2-0 and it's teams that's 0-2. It's pretty straightforward, right?
Facts.
So for my list, I had the Phantom at 6, like we talked about. They're clearly the worst team. They've been turning the ball over, fouling, can't get stops. Like they got to figure something out. Sabrina is a liability on defense.
Yeah.
She's out there getting cooked. BG out there for fun. She's out there for fun.
For
we
fun
talked about this area in the week.
Yeah.
She might be going through a good bit of stuff with free agency and all of that, but
she did enough that. Yeah.
So we're gonna see Natasha Cloud. I need her to be a dog that she is and show up and show out. Put the team on her back. Do something to try to get them a win. Y'all need it. They got smacked the last game.
This is true. They got smacked the past 2. Didn't they get blown out the past 2 games?
Smacked both games.
I'm about to say, they got blown out both games, bro.
So they definitely need to figure something out. They picked up Natasha Heidemann. That was a solid signing at point guard, but we're gonna see. Side 2, I need you to do something. I know they got 2 players going through free agency. So y'all need to figure out something. Y'all, because if y'all hooping like this in the W, it's gonna be a long season. It's gonna be a long season. So I got them at 6. Hopefully they can figure something out. Yeah, I saw that Sabrina was actually in Paris for the for the NBA game that they had in Paris the other day. So hopefully she locked in. Hopefully she locked in.
Oh my god!
At 5, I'm gonna go with the Rose. I'm gonna put the Rose at 5.
Okay.
Like we talked about the last episode when we talked about Unrivaled. I think they have to figure out their rotations.
Okay.
Like you said, they have the point guard, which is a big plus. She's gonna help get Angel easy buckets, help Kalia get easy buckets, help Brittany Sykes get easy buckets, but Sykes really hasn't been doing too much off the bench. So we're gonna see. Azura Stevens has been playing pretty solid, but as you can see, they're 0-2, so clearly not solid enough. So I'm gonna put them at 5. Hopefully they can figure out their rotations. And I think I like the Miss roster a little bit better than the Rose roster. I know you talked about Vandersloot a little bit, and she's been bad. She needs to go sit down. She doesn't need to come back to 3-on-3. She needs to go find a new team. She also dealing with free agency. Once again, another player dealing with free agency that's out here looking bad.
Here's my thing with the whole free agency thing, bro. As someone who's a free agent, like, you should want to showcase your skills and talents. We just talked about last podcast about showcasing your talents, because this is the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? The W season started a couple months. Yeah. So it's like, if you're someone that's looking to find a new team in this upcoming season, this is the perfect time to show it, because you decided not to go to China, and you might have should have been saying ni hao. That might have should have been your testimony, but you decided to go to Miami and accept this offer to join this league.
Get a bag.
Now you getting show up. Now you getting showed up.
Hold on. Getting a bag and not showing up.
Hey man, you are getting a bag and not showing up against competition that's going to be in the W next season.
We can't forget that
either. We can't forget about that either. So it's like, somebody's gonna rethink this offer next season, because they don't want to get showed up. So something to keep in mind.
And staying on the miss too. Another player going through free agency, Dejanay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see, but I got faith in Stewie, the MVP, finals champion, dog that she is. She was hooping last game. She just didn't have no help. And then the first game, it was Jewel Lloyd hooping, and she didn't have no help. So I think eventually they're gonna be able to put it together and pick up some wins. Like you said, their roster is talented.
Yeah.
You got Rakia, you got Aaliyah Edwards, you got Dejanay, you got Jewel, you got Brianna Stewart. Like, you got some dogs on that team that can get buckets.
Yeah.
So I think they'll figure it out. So I'm gonna put them at 4, and
Yeah.
then at my 3 spot, I thought we was gonna have the same top 3. In all honesty, the
Okay.
way it was sounding, I thought we was gonna have the same top 3.
Yeah.
So I had the Laces at 3.
Okay.
I like AT game, man.
Yeah.
Dog,
It's a dog for sure.
Most physical person.
I love physical basketball.
Downhill.
Indeed.
Every play.
Indeed.
Every play. She tough, man. She's tough.
No facts. Forward tough.
She's tough, dog. Like,
nah, for real. That's facts.
You can't not like a player like AT. Like,
that's true.
She do everything for the team.
Does it all. That's why she be having them triple doubles.
And in Unrivaled.
That's why she be having them triple doubles, because she be doing it all. And that's why she was so mad when Cece came out and it was like, oh, Cece about to lead the league in assists. She was like, what? Now she wanted to.
She said on Twitter, she was like, DJ, stop playing with me.
No, facts. She said those fighting words were real. Now, in her defense, Cece did wind up leading the league in assists as a rookie. I ain't trying to put no flame under you, Miss AT. However, I'm just saying it turned out to be true. So what you gonna do about it?
So yeah, I got them at 3 along with Kayla McBride. She's been hooping, playing at a very high level.
Yeah.
Like you said, Jackie Young hasn't played yet. When she comes back,
might be up. It might be up.
It might get scary for the league.
Yeah.
What she can do, guarding 1 through 3 on both ends, can score, can facilitate.
That's facts.
That's gonna help them. Kate Martin been knocking down shots. Tip Hayes been knocking down shots. But when they get Jackie Young back, it's gonna change. And Steph Dawson knocking down threes too. So I like their team. It's no knock on them being at 3 right now.
For sure.
But at 2, I'm gonna go with the Lunar Owls. I'm gonna put them at 2. I know Fee been hooping. The co-founder, she been in her bag, literally. Tyler a dog. We already talked about that. But it's no knock on the Lunar Owls. Like they're a good team.
I hear that.
But it's just something about the vinyl, man. It's just something about the vinyl, man. Having Ryan Howard and Enrique on the same team in 3-on-3.
Yeah.
No double teaming. You can't help. Both of them could go off at any time. Yeah. And Mama D, she been hooping.
That's true.
She been hooping.
That's true.
She been hooping. So them 3 alone, I think they could win it all. When they was playing the other night, I said, put the starters back in. Teaspoon, what you doing? Put the starters back in.
That's true.
Them starters can win you the game.
Yeah.
They got Jordan Canada coming off the bench, AB coming off the bench, and Ray Burrell coming off the bench.
Yeah.
I didn't get it done. I'm sorry. Put them starters back in. We here to see the starters. Ain't nobody here to see you, Otis. We here to see Enrique and Ryan and Mama D. Put them in, keep them in the game, and let them cook.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's my top team, man. I just think, like I said, having Ryan and Enrique on the same team, it's gonna get scary for a lot of teams, man. Yeah, it's gonna get scary.
Well, man, we're gonna get to see, bro. You know why? Because this weekend upcoming, bro, tonight more specifically, we got 2 2-0 teams versus 2 0-2 teams. So somebody tonight's gonna catch their first L, and somebody tonight gonna catch their first dub. So in the first matchup, man, we got the 7-15 matchup. We got the Phantom versus the Mist. I can kind of guess how we both kind of leaning in this matchup, but we can discuss it anyway, brother. Who do you think is gonna come out on top in this particular matchup this evening?
Man, like I said, man, Sabrina was out in Paris. I don't think she locked in. If she back already and she playing, give me the Mist. Give me the Mist. I think they win comfortably. 15 plus points. I think they get it done.
That's big.
I think they get it done. It might get ugly.
That's big.
It might get ugly.
Okay. Let me take my mic off when I say this. Okay. I want them to hear me clearly. Make sure y'all can hear me clearly when I say this. Give me the Mist.
Expeditiously.
Yeah. Please make it quick. Actually, like Hunter said, bro, the Phantom just put no fear in my heart as a team, as an organization. I don't see nothing. No coaches, no water girls. Nobody's stopping me. If I'm the Mist tonight, I can't co-sign the 15 plus like Hunter did, but I can guarantee you a win from the Mist.
Bro,
that much I
what we
can
talked
do.
about earlier. They got blown out both of the games in week one. You don't think it's going to continue?
I think it's going to continue. I really do. I don't foresee the Phantom catching them the dub tonight. So I think the Mist will catch their first win of the season tonight against the Phantom. And like you said, I don't know if it's going to be particularly close. And because we get to see that matchup and watch that embarrassment, we get to go to the 8:15 matchup as well, which is going to be the Laces versus the Vinyl. Now, we talked about this matchup a little bit as well because we had Vinyl at 1, but we both had Laces at 3. Where the Laces proved us wrong tonight and beat the Vinyl. Now, based upon the roster, me personally, make sure my mic is on again. Let me get the Vinyl. let me get the Vinyl. I don't. Now, don't get me wrong. Laces got a good squad, but like I told Hundo earlier with my rankings, I don't think that is going to be sustainable tonight against Mama D or Miss Howard or Enrique. And then I think the bench is going to come in and give them some work. I think Aaliyah will come in and give them some work. I can see Ray giving them some work. And then I can see, is that the young lady with the red hair? Is she on that team as well? So, no, she's on that team, another team.
Nah,
well, whoever they...
She on Lunar out.
Oh, she's on Lunar. Okay, I'm tripping there. Whoever their sixth person is, it don't really matter because she gonna come in and do what she need to do too and give them what I think is gonna take them over the hump to give them their third win of the season tonight. So,
just to fight for the Laces a little bit. Like I said, AT a dog. Caleb McBride can shoot the air out the ball. Ryan and Enrique are not premier defenders, so Caleb McBride could get some open looks, get some open shots.
Y'all watch this.
And there's no telling if Jackie Young will be back. I'm interested to see when she's gonna be back. If she's back tonight, they might have a chance.
What's your pick? You give me all this analysis. Who do you think will win the game? With all that being said,
Vinyl. Despite everything I just said.
What I tell you, man. I tell you,
Ryan and Enrique gonna cook. What Glow said? Let it cook.
Let it cook. I'm telling you. Yeah, bro. So, I mean, that takes care of tonight's matchup, but we want to go through the rest of the weekend, bro. So tomorrow we got back in action after their first win tonight. We got the Mist taking on the Rose, who is also 0-2 at this time. So do you think the Mist take the momentum that they will win from tonight and go on to beat the Rose tomorrow? Or do you think that the Rose can come in tomorrow at 6 and get their first win of the season against the Mist? What do you think about that matchup?
Man, the Rose got a lot of dogs, man. I don't see them dropping to 0-3. Not with the point guard, not with Ka, not with Angel.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I don't see that happening. I don't think the Mist gonna be able to keep that momentum going. I think the Mist gonna end up being 1-1 this weekend.
Okay.
On the weekend games. Yeah, and I think the Rose gonna get it done. I just don't see the point guard, Kalia Copper and Angel losing again. 3 in a row. I don't see that.
I agree with you, bro. And I think the Rose have just been too close to catching wins, bro. So I agree with you that I think that they will take care of business tomorrow night against the Mist and go ahead and get their first win of the season.
That's going to be a good game, though. That's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a close game.
For sure. I think it's going to be close. But all the Rose games have been close. They've been playing everybody close. So I think this time, finally, they pull it out. I think this is tomorrow's night, the night that they do it. In addition to that, at 7 o'clock, we got the Lunar Owls versus the Phantom. As we
don't gotta spend too much time on that one.
So you saying Phantom gonna be 0-4, 0-5? Yes. Sorry, it'll be 0-4. So you think they'll be 0-4 by that matchup?
0-4, definitely.
Back-to-back nights, back-to-back losses.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I agree. I agree. we can move on from that. Sunday. This is Monday. Excuse me. Monday, man. We got the Vinyl and then the Lunar Owls, two teams who've been hot this season. So that's gonna be a good matchup. Now we get into some game analysis. What you got, man? You got Vinyl, you got Lunar Owls. And like I said, we got Mama D, we got Miss Howard, we got Enrique versus Miss Collier, who's been getting straight to it. But then we got Miss Skylar Diggins be getting straight to it.
Okay.
So
we got the teammates going versus each other. Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, going at it. I'm excited to see if they match up with each other. Similar size. So I wouldn't be mad to see that matchup.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to put Skylar on Enrique though.
I don't think so either. But they both can shoot, so I think it's gonna be interesting, like back and forth to see, like, because Enrique, I mean, she play defense, but can she guard Skylar? Because Skylar taller than Enrique, ain't it?
I'm not sure.
We might be around the same height.
I'm not sure. I don't think she's gonna bully Enrique though. I feel like Enrique could bully her. Not really bully her, but like cook her.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. I think she could definitely take Skylar, but I think that Skylar gonna try to get her get back. She may not be successful all the time because I don't think she's as an efficient shooter as Enrique is, but or she don't give her the volume of shots that Enrique does. Now this is also 3-on-3, so she can easily match that in the 3-on-3 game, but I don't know if it's gonna be smart for her to do that. What you got? Who you think going to win the matchup?
I think if the Vinyl are gonna win though, like I said, like we here to see the starters. Yeah. But at some point, your bench got to do something.
That's true.
So I think if the Vinyl are going to win, they're going to need somebody off the bench to help contribute.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen.
This is my thing, though, bro. Like, I trust AB more than I trust Courtney Williams. And even Shakira Austin.
Nah, Courtney Williams get to her spot. Now, if you said Shakira Austin, yes, but Shakira Austin could have stayed home.
But Shakira gonna be guarding AB. Yeah. Is she not?
Yeah, but who? But who gonna be guarding Courtney? Jordan Canada. I mean, yeah. I mean, she a solid defender, but I trust Courtney more to get to her spots and facilitate.
But at that point, somebody gonna be arrested. We're gonna bring somebody back in from the starting lineup. So we're bring somebody from the starting lineup. Keep
okay, but even if you do, like I said, Ron and Enrique not really defenders like that.
That's true. But we ain't going. I mean, Courtney ain't no like point scoring person.
Yeah, but she could get like 15. She could get 15.
I mean, your 15 gonna be cool. But if I'm just dumping the ball down on every possession back to AB and let her cook Miss Austin, because that's barbecue chicken. I'm telling you that right now. AB might get him.
Hold on, wait. Did you see AB missing all them layups last week?
I did. And see, when I tried to bring it up in the chat, hey Kayla, Ms. Lloyd, you know, she's the AB defender. You know, people was like, you know, no. But I said, hey, you know, I don't know. And this, I do agree with this. I think that she will be able to put that behind her, and against this matchup, go to work. Against this particular matchup, barbecue chicken. So I agree with the AB defender on this one. Ms. Lloyd, I think you're correct. The AB should go ahead and get off against Ms. Austin in that game. So I'm gonna personally go ahead and give Devonta that win.
I'm gonna go Lunar Owls.
Okay. Cool. So we got our first opposition of this. Next game on that Monday, man, we got the Rose versus the Laces. I think that's gonna be another good matchup, bro, because I mean the Rose will be coming off their first win of the season. They'll be feeling good and they want to continue that momentum. The Laces, as we know, are a tough team. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't go against Ms. Reese. Ms. Reese, I got faith in Angel. I got faith in the point guard. I got faith in them ladies. And I'm sorry, Miss Copper. Excuse me. I still believe that you're a bucket, and I believe that you will continue to get buckets and carry this momentum and beat the Laces. What say ye, Mr. Clark?
Yeah, you might have swayed my opinion right there. You might have swayed my opinion. Yeah, I might have to go with the Rose on that one.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a good matchup.
For sure.
Like I said, I'm a big AT fan.
Yeah,
so it's hard for me to go against her, but I just don't see the Rose continuing to struggle like that. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
because that would be the Laces' second loss, ideally.
Yeah,
this weekend.
Second loss.
So I don't know. Like I said, if Jackie Young is playing, give me the Laces. If Jackie Young is playing, give me the Laces. If she's not playing, Rose.
Does she have a projected return? Like, do we know when, or she's kind of
I'm
just
not
like?
sure because I don't even think it was like that serious of injury because I think she was practicing and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, she's
So I
practicing.
think it
She's
was
probably
more
supposed to
like
return.
precautionary just to make sure she was good. But
Yeah,
we'll see. She might be back this weekend. So
say less.
we'll see. I know she didn't play the first weekend though.
That's real. I still have the Rose, even with Jackie. I'm still taking the Rose this weekend to catch that dub. And once again, teammates going against each other. Jackie Young versus the point guard. I'm taking the point guard. I'm taking the point guard over Jackie. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I'm taking the point guard.
You sleep, boy.
I have no issues with Jackie, but this is the point guard we're talking about. Once again, she can not only create, but she gonna get the ball out. So like, even if quote unquote Jackie might lock her up, which I don't think is gonna happen, I'm gonna just dump the ball off to somebody else and keep slipping.
I think if Jackie's playing, I think she's guarding Kalia though. I don't see them putting her on Chelsea.
You know why?
She just too big.
Exactly.
Chelsea too big. But
That's
look, AT.
That's true too. That's true. AT. Yeah, AT.
Who they putting on AT?
Angel going to have to step up, I guess. I don't. Outside of Angel, she's the only one that's like gonna match her like physicality. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like Chelsea might be.
Yeah. Chelsea
might be a little big enough to not get bullied.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And that'd be the only
that's a lot to deal with, bro.
It is, bro. She just be coming down like a pit bull like every time. Like she just like
a Rottweiler.
She said, "I'm gonna get to this bucket now. You got to stop me." So yeah.
The train.
That's true. That's true, man. So that puts us on to. Is that the last matchup?
Yeah, that's the last one.
That's the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't
week
tripping.
2, man.
So yeah, man. Big week 2 on the way. Big week 2 on the way. Any final thoughts, bro, on what you think is going to happen at the end of this week? Because we're gonna do our once again power rankings next week too. Week 2 power rankings on the way. The list is fluid. You feel me? So we really tapped and really locked in, bro. Are you looking for anything in particular this weekend that you feel like it may happen or surprises that may come about this weekend? I feel like we both have had no faith in the Phantom, but like if they were to get a win, what would you say? Like how would you like who do you think would like be the person or the catalyst for that?
I think it would be Sabrina. Like we mentioned. I don't see BG going off and getting 20, 30 points and bullying people like she need to be. Or it might be Natasha Cloud. Like I said, it might be Natasha Cloud showing that she's a dog because she is a dog. Yeah. Don't forget that she is a dog.
Yeah.
She can do a little bit of everything. She can rebound, she can facilitate, she can score. So it's probably gonna be Natasha Cloud or Sabrina that goes off for them. If they were to win. Okay. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Yeah. I don't know. I would choose Sabrina to be the catalyst. I personally would choose BG before I pick Sabrina to be the catalyst.
You're crazy.
Of them winning a game,
bro. Sabrina can go off at any moment.
BG 6'9".
Yeah, she is, but she isn't doing anything, bro. We looked at the W numbers, bro. Come on, bro. We already had this discussion.
We did, bro.
We can have it here.
I'm still in disbelief. That's the issue. Like you're 6'9".
She's the tallest person on the court. She don't bully people how she needed to be. And that's okay, BG. That's okay.
But hold on, do you feel like BG be getting like the Shaq treatment though in the W? You know, people hit that Shaq, the hacker Shaq, or like you feel like people be like trying to like go at her because like get her fouls because they know she can like really take over and dominate. Because she's not. I really hate that I have to like believe the fact that she's 6'9" and just can't dominate the W. Like she's the tallest person in the W. I think the only other person was a Asian woman. I think she played for the
Sparks.
The Sparks, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. But I mean, obviously, I didn't think she was gonna dominate. She's not the Yao Ming of the W. But I think BG could be the Shaq of the W, like, or could have been. Because I mean, yeah, she's in her like early to mid 30s now. So I don't know, man. I'd be expecting more from BG, and BG's no disrespect to you. I just be expecting a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? At 6'9", like you just pass the ball up in the air. You're towering over these women. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick little and it's a bucket. Like I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have to just keep my standpoint on that to myself. You feel me?
Hey,
so
Do you remember when the Olympics was going on and she talking about how she the third splash, brother?
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself on that one, brother. I think we just, we all need some bulletin board material sometimes. I think we also like to keep the fans guessing, as well as draw people in to kind of just listen to our takes sometimes. Because I do remember DeMarcus Cousins looking at her kind of, interestingly. He said, "Hmm." So, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm not speaking on that, but against W comp, I just feel like it should be some more domination. You feel me at 6'9"? So
Yeah. But like going back to what you were talking about though, I am looking forward to seeing if Jackie Young does play because I do think that she's a difference maker for the Laces.
yeah,
So I'm definitely keeping an eye out on that with both of their games this weekend too.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to see the best playing the best, and she's one of the best. So
Say less, man. Yeah.
yeah,
It's gonna be a good weekend, bro. I'm excited for it, man. And it's like I said, I think it's gonna be a good comp starting tonight. So we're gonna see, man, who's gonna be on 3 tonight, who's gonna be 3-0 tonight. We'll be able to have that discussion come next week about before we get into next week's matchups, man. Anything else you got for us tonight, man? Before we get ready to end it off the evening, man. Well, listen, we appreciate y'all always tapping into the Winning Shot podcast. Excuse me. Especially on a Friday evening or Saturday, whenever you get the opportunity to listen to this. We're appreciative. We appreciate all the views, all the comments, all the Discord, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? We love it all because it helps us to grow as co-producers, as men who are just trying to just learn and continue to grow in the sports field as well, man. We feel like our opinion is valued, and we hope that you all take it and use it to the best of your ability. And once again, share yours as well, because I think that everyone's opinions are valid. So please bring them to the table. Bring them to the Win Shot podcast. We want to hear them. We want to talk about it, man. We want to continue to talk about good sports and good hoops. We got the NFC and AFC championships are coming this weekend in the NFL, so we'll be back to talk about that with Colin. We got some NCAA, man, men's and women's hoops. We got some NBA that we haven't really been touching on, but you know what I'm saying? I'm sure we will be back soon to discuss that further as well.
NFL coaches too.
NFL coaches,
Coaching carousel.
people getting hired, people getting fired. Very interesting hiring. So we'll be able to kind of discuss a little bit of this as we get to the end of this NFL season, as free agency begins to start up, as we can start this draft process. I know they also just released the NBA All-Star team. You know what I'm saying? So that may be something else we may have opportunity to discuss. So
mixtape.
Say that all to say, not mixtape, but say that all to say that we got good content coming for y'all here on the Winning Shot Pod, man. So continue to stay tapped in with us, like, comment, and subscribe. And please, we're gonna bring some more live episodes back. So I really enjoyed that last live episode. We appreciate all that y'all do and all that y'all continue to contribute to the Win Shot Pod here. We love y'all and we appreciate it. And we'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace.